quickie. This isn't going to be a real long video. Most of you, if you clicked on it, probably know what this is. This is obviously a Czech VZ-58. This is an actual real Czech VZ-58. This is not a semi-automatic. This is not an American-made clone. This is not the ones that the Czechs are making that semi. This is a select fire VZ-58. As you're looking at it, you may notice this is wood. A little brief story. When I imported these, they all came in with this kind of Bakelite. I didn't like that. I said I wanted the paratrooper version, so I took the screw out of the buttstock, put on the paratrooper version. Found out that the paratrooper version, although it looks really cool and is really light and handy, kind of really sucks on full auto. So subsequently, couldn't find my original stock. Went out and bought a parts kit that had a wood stock and a different screw, and had them changed back over to the fixed. It's much easier to shoot with a fixed stock. More comfortable on your face, and on full auto, this gun's a handful. This stock makes it real easy. As you can see, a real VZ-58 comes with the same gray paint finish that you get on the current clones. This one has a blued barrel. When I got this gun, it was unfired. This gun now probably has 8,000 to 10,000 rounds through it. It's a good gun. Actually, on semi-automatic, it outshoots almost every AK I can think of. At least factory. I'm sure you could tweak an AK to make it shoot better, but from the factory, this gun shoots very, very, very well. So if you're going to buy a semi, if you can get a good semi, i.e. one of the Ohio Ordnance ones or the checkpoint ones, and you get a good deal on it, it's well worth it. When I started the video earlier, I realized I didn't pick up a mag, so we'll take it from there with the, oh, I had the mag. Why I like this over an AK-47? Well, so two reasons. First of all, because of the way the bolt works, and we'll show you the way the bolt works when we field strip it for you, is it on semi-automatic, you do not have that. It's much easier to make the second shot. You don't have that, I don't know, large amount of metal moving around. Also, because it uses a proprietary magazine, and that magazine has this ridge on the back, it has a last round hold open device. In other words, the gun's empty, it locks open. AKs don't do that. There is one thing very idiosyncrasy to this gun, is the magazine release is here. If you're a lefty, this is really tough to use, but if you're a righty, you just reach in with your thumb and pull it right out. So, if you're a lefty, I wouldn't be buying one of these. Now, to take it apart, I'll have my cameraman move in and we'll take it apart, show you some markings on the gun. Alright, we're going to show you some markings on it before we field strip. Up here is your importer mark. This one was imported by Class 3 Supply in Hermitage, PA. They're a defunct company now. This, as you can see by the selector switch, there is a 1 and a 30 semi and full. Safe is actually vertical. To take this gun apart, it's actually pretty simple. First we'll make sure it's empty. Then you squeeze the trigger. And you drop the striker inside. Back here is a takedown pin. I push the pin forward, or forward for me, side to side on the weapon. Pull it out, it's captive. I push this forward a little bit and the top cover comes off. In the top cover you have two springs. This is the striker spring, this is the recoil spring. If you look in the top of the gun, you can see the striker isn't back. You slide the bolt back, and out it comes. So there's the gun. The bolt is even simpler than an AK. You pull this back, this is the striker, and the bolt lifts out. There you go. Bolt's field stripped. Put it back, There's a little notch here. This goes in. Huh. There we go. Sometimes your fingers just don't want to work. See how it works? It almost tilts like a P38 or a Beretta. Hole for the striker to the rear. And then it will drop. Oh boy, I must be nervous or something. See, I'm having all kinds of problems, whereas the other time it just fell right on. There we go. Hold to the rear, drops right in, if you're paying attention. Striker goes forward. Flip them over, put the bolt in the forward unlock position, drop it on the top of the gun. Hopefully don't drop the gun. Push down a little bit, slide it forward. Now, if you look here, you'll see when I did that the striker stayed back. You cannot put the top cover in with the striker back. Squeeze the trigger, push the striker forward. Then, recoil spring goes in, and then the striker spring goes in the hole in the back of the striker. Slide them forward. To take the gas piston out, push this pin out. Gas piston, and once the bolt's out, it's spring loaded, comes out the back. So this gun's field strip's very easy. There you go. When I shoot this gun, you're going to see two things. First of all, you're going to see how controllable it is on semi, and how brutally fast it is on full automatic. And it's, without a lot of practice, you're going to have trouble controlling this. But that's really not the point of the video. The point of the video is to show you that as a semi-automatic, if you buy a semi-automatic and you buy a well-made one, you're going to get a good weapon. I just happen to have a full auto one to show you guys to make it a little more fun when we take it to the range. And coming up soon, coming up here in the next second or two, will be the shooting on the range. Thanks for watching. Earlier in the video I mentioned that this gun can be a handful on full auto. I'm going to let my son shoot it on semi, and then we're going to let him shoot it on full. And then I'm going to shoot it on semi, and then I'm going to shoot it on full. Go ahead and load it. Slide, pull the slide back. As you saw, it locked open on the last shot. All right, he's going to try bursting it. Let the pull back, let the bolt go forward, and flip it on to full auto. You just saw my son shoot it, and I was thinking watching me shoot semi-automatic would be kind of boring. So first I want to thank Ultra Firearms for being my first official sponsor and by giving me ammo for this video and hopefully future videos. I'm going to do a bursting, a mag, and then I'm going to do a mag dump. Alright, let's try a mag dump. As you can see, this does rock you pretty steady. And my son commented on it. It gives you a little bump in the cheek because it's such a light weapon with this pretty stout recoil. After 3 mags, it can barely hold on to the Bakelite. As you can see, it's smoking. Thanks for watching. We'll keep trugging along on the channel. Have a good one.